Hey YouTubers, this is Robert 28, 1979. Guys, I know it's been quite a while since I put a video up. I've been kind of real busy, been sick here lately, and just been kind of a yuck run of the mill kind of deals. Guys, a couple of things have changed. You know, I've kind of done a little bit of work here and there, just to try to make a few bucks to keep cigarettes in the pocket and stuff, but guys, the Dixon still ain't even messed with. I ain't had time to mess with it really. The Ford's still sitting back there, and I'm actually fixing to have to push both of those two mowers outside until a later date and time. This thing, guys, is still here. I don't know what John Deere's deal is. I ordered that igniter for it over 3 weeks ago, and it still ain't come in. So I just don't know. Got that one in, guys. Belongs to the old man up the road. He got it. It was given to him. Didn't have no mower deck on it or nothing. I had that white mower that was sitting outside, guys. It used to sit right out here. It is gone. A buddy of mine come over and wanted it because the body was better than the one he had. So he swapped motors off and everything, got it running for him. He got his old mower, which is what that deck on this one came from. It came off of his, which is the same size, same exact mower, just black instead of red. Guys, if you can't tell, I'm beat tired. I worked last night, and you seen it slide outside. It's 7 o'clock in the morning already, and I still ain't been to bed. So and I probably won't get into bed till this evening, as I got so much to do today. I'll show y'all this one here, guys. I think it was in a previous video, I'm not sure. That big green mower I had, it wasn't a yard machine, but MTD, it's the same damn thing. Anyway, I sold that, guys. I took $300 for it and took this one in on trade. They'd taken the 8 horsepower mower, which I found out is Sears Craftsman. It used to have an 8 horsepower mower. They put a Tecumseh 10 horse on it. Well, they had all kind of screwed up wire. I don't know what the hell they had going on, but I ripped it all out. Put a new key switch in it, new wiring harness. Got everything working but the damn charge gauge, guys. I hooked that up like it's supposed to, and every time you turn the key on, it blows the damn fuse on it. So I just disconnected it and did away with it. It's just there for looks. I got a guy coming this morning he looked at it last night. He wanted to unload off the trailer. He wants to come this morning. He wants to drive around the yard, kick the blades on, see how it mows and everything else. So, but I told him $200 for it, and it's his. You know, so I'm charging the battery up right now. You know, I've mowed with it, guys. It's a good little mower. It mows real good. It runs real great. I mean, it's just overall real nice little mower. It's just old. You know, a lot of people want the new stuff. They don't like this old stuff anymore. Well, if you notice, what I work on most of the time around here is new shit. I mean, the old shit's still going strong. So, you know, I guess, you know, it's their money. They can do what they want with it. They'll spend $1,200, $1,500 on a brand new mower and run it for about 3 years and then throw it in the trash. Well, that's their opinion. You know, they can spend $200 on this thing right here, and heck, you know, it's been around, which information I got off the internet said it was a 77 due to the body style. But you run the number on the back of that little plate right there. If you run the number on it, it comes up as an 86. So, whichever one it is, you know, 10-year difference anyway, so it didn't really matter. The thing's already what? Oh, let's see if I can get my brain to work. Over 20 years old, either way you look at it, guys, and it still mows great. Versus that thing there, which ain't but maybe 10 if at the most, and it's beat to shit. I gotta do some work on it to even get it running. This thing here, guys, had a gentleman, I didn't, sorry, use the shakiness there of tripping over a damn extension cord. I worked on another mower, if y'all guys remember my previous videos, just like that one there, but bigger. Well, his dad brought these to me, wants me to work on it. That one overheats. You run about 30 minutes and the temperature light comes on and all kind of shit problems I got to deal with it. This one wants me to do a tune-up on, adjust the valves and all the other good shit on it, get it all up and going. But they lost the key to it, so he wouldn't spend $60 and buy a new ignition switch. Fixing to put that in to see if I can even get the start and see how it runs and figure out what kind of a tune-up he's talking about. But I mean, most of these things, guys, you know, after a couple years, you know, they pooter out on you guys. I mean, I'm not sure what the Yamaha or Polaris schedules are on the valves, but I know in a Honda, guys, you're supposed to adjust those valves every 50 hours. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be close to the same on that one. The Polaris, I'm not so sure. Like I said, all this guy is just an overheating issue. And the guy said the fan for the radiator will not come on. So I'm guessing it's either wiring, maybe relay, and worst case scenario, maybe the dang fan itself is out. He said they tried to mess with it, but there ain't no telling what they done with it. So all that crap's right up here in the front on this one. Yeah, I can come in here, hook me up a hot and ground wire, click it and see if that fan even turns on. If it does, then I'll trace back to the relays and check those out and see. And you know, because all the wiring, guys, this thing runs up behind this damn headlight just like a motorcycle does, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. You know, they got some there, they got some underneath the seat in the back. I mean, it's just figuring out where it's at. And I really hate dicking with this shit as far as four-wheelers go. Oh, let's see here, guys. If you notice, the pickup bed is gone. I sold that here yesterday, guys. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm glad it's gone. This thing came in, guys, an old Roper. The hood is actually up the road there at the old man's place, which I call him the old man, guys. He's not my dad, not my grandpa, not like that. He's just an old man I go help out because he used to do this to pass the time and stuff, you know. But he's slowly getting out of it. And guys, you can pour gas down that carburetor and you can crank that thing over, she will not run. She's getting good. She's getting fire. I think she's just crapped out. I mean, the motor's just real low compression, so more or less we're waiting to hear back from the guy that owns it whether he wants to do with it, because he said if it's going to cost too much to fix it, we'll just junk it. But I've got another motor sitting in the shop I got the other day. It's a 12.5 where this is a 12, and I'll just swap motors out and see if I can get it going, which I told that guy that, and he's real iffy on it because he really don't want to spend the money to buy that motor from me. So, but you never know, guys. It's, you know, Roper made all the Craftsman's mowers, guys. You know, y'all seen in a previous video the big gray one I had. This is identical to it, same setup, just a little different hood setup on it a little bit. You know, right there's Tall Tale. You know, instead of saying Roper, they'll say Craftsman, and that's the only difference really. But I don't give a shit really, guys. I'm so damn pooped out and tired right now. I'm running on the Access Reburn parts of fumes that you'd call it. And guys, I got this one to work on. This one ain't even, I think it's about a year old. The old gal had it. No, I take it back, it's 2 years old. Sorry. Same thing, carburetor issue. You know, simple, quick fix. I just ain't got to it yet. So I've got so much crap to get done. I actually had 2 more sitting here, guys, that I've actually got fixed and finished and got them delivered, taken care of. And I got another, that black Honda push mower, guys. I had it here once before, tried to get it to run, and it had no compression. And the old boy that owned it dropped off, wanted us to look at it. He said it didn't have any compression. He said if it was going to cost more than, I can't remember, 10 bucks, 20 bucks to fix it, he'd just buy another mower. Well, the old man at the road said, hey, it's gonna need a new motor, and he said, well, throw it in the trash. And I told him, I said, well, I'll take the dang thing and just take it to the house, and I'll find another motor stick on it later. Guys, I pulled the valve cover off the front of it, and the intake valve was stuck open. It's just the second one I've come across on Honda that's been that way, that the intake valves are sticking on them. They're just building up with oil around that seat and just plugging up and literally just sticking open. So I messed it up for about 5-10 minutes, put it all back together, fired right up and run. So I called the guy that owned the thing, told him I got it running. He said, well, I done bought a new one, so keep it. So now I'm stuck with another damn push mower. I got that one, I got this one, I got the gray one in there. And then another gentleman had this here. I think it was in the previous video, this little walk behind weed eater. I had my kids supposedly clean up the yard. They didn't do a very good job, but guys, he brought it to me. He'd never changed the oil, never changed the air filter or spark plug in this thing from the day he bought it new. He's used it for several years, and it got to where it wouldn't run. Took the air filter off, put a new filter on it, put a new spark plug in it, changed the oil. Ended up had to put a new coil on it because that coil ended up shortening out. Guys, got it running. It smoked a little bit when he was here, and he said, that trash, I don't want to dick with it. It's smoking. It's going to go pretty quick. So he told me to chunk it in trash, and he went and bought me a new one. Well, guess what? It don't smoke anymore. I told him that, so it's just a little residual. It'll clear up from all that crap built up in it. Well, he said to hell with it, went and bought me a new one anyway. So yeah, I got me a new one. Plus I got the Troy-Bilt that needs parts. I don't know. My buddy wants this one so bad he can't see straight, but I hate to let it go just because, you know, key starting the whole 9 yards. But I'm still crossing my fingers I'll find parts for it and get it going. And of course I got this push mower that belongs to me. It's a piece of crap. I haven't even had it to start or even get it to start since the day it was given to me. That was like 2 years ago. Just gotta do a little walk around, guys. Sorry about that. I know y'all guys probably care less. Of course, there's the old plows there, bottom braking plow, and my crow's foot there, which I've actually got to go up the road and pick up a harrow. I got to bring it. It's given to me. These right here, these plows are actually for a Sears Simplicity, guys. So or Suburban, sorry, Sears Suburban. That's what they come off of. That's what they're for. They got the Sears tags on them. They're Craftsman tags. So, but I retrofitted new deals on that Ford to work for these, to use them. And what was going to be my garden this year, but I didn't get to it in time. Of course, I had other shit going, so yeah, more fun. But here's that mower, guys. I took the mower deck off of that my buddy had, and this is exactly how it was minus the seat. He took the seat off, put on the other mower because it was trash, and the wheels and tires took off, put them on the other one. But you know, it had a 14.5 horsepower motor, 42-inch cut, with the other one in the shop's a 14 horsepower 42-inch cut. And guys, when he took these wheels and tires off that other mower that he took, he beat the piss out of these rims. So the rims are no good no more, but the tires are still good. But you know, people want the tire wheel combination, not just the damn tires. But you know, I still got a few good parts on here, but for the most part, it's heading for the scrap yard. I don't want to dick with it. That variable speed crap is always needed and wanted, but that transmission, which I may have had to say the transmission out of this one for that red one, because everything you can put it in neutral, guys, and it will not roll. So, which maybe when I get it started and get it running, get it moving, it may actually break free. If not, I got the rear end of this one to put in it. So, which that deal's starting to cry. Of course, there's the old camper. Guys, we loaded this thing up, which the update on that deal, we went to the Canyon. She had that 24 hours in the Canyon bike ride. Guys, We got this thing set up, got it loaded, everything hooked up, headed down to the canyon. It started to rain on us before we got there. And we paid our fee to get in, everything went down, started heading through, and they stopped me before I got to the first water crossing in the canyon. Told us that it was starting to flood, that we're going to have to park and wait up at the little pavilion deal up there till the water's receded a little bit so we can get through. Well guys, we sat up there for about 2 hours, and I finally drove back down there, and they turned around and they looked at us and said no, they canceled the race because it had flooded so bad. Where our actual camping spot was, guys, was 3 feet underwater. So it's a good deal that we didn't get down there sooner and get stuck in that mess. But unfortunately for my wife, her race got canceled and kind of really bummed her out. But and of course the guy that owns this thing here, this International Motor, guys, he's either trying to find him another International Scout to put this in, which I believe it's 455, 456, some fucking number like that. I can't even remember. But yeah, let's see. That tag back here says 325P, whatever the hell that means. I'm not an International Motor guy. I don't know International Motors. When it comes to Internationals, I assume not even fucking dick with them. They're good vehicles, don't get me wrong. They're made to last, but I just don't want to dick with them. But I know he was saying something about a guy was trying to talk him into, or he's trying to talk to a guy into buying it for $600. Because it's been rebuilt, guys, and it's been put under a tarp ever since. But at least that's what he was told when he bought it. I think it's had some miles run on that thing, and I don't think it's been rebuilt. I think maybe overhauled, if that. But he owns all this bullshit out here, guys. The transmission of his Toyota, all this crap. He's supposed to already come and got it, but he said he'd come probably this weekend, which I told him if it's not gone by this weekend, I'm going to load it up and haul it off. I've got to have this place cleaned up by the 23rd for my son's massive birthday party. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, guys, right now. I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff out of here. You know, of course, you know, there's that 14 or 12.5 horsepower motor. I've got a 3 horsepower, I think it's a 3 horsepower Tecumseh right back there, that little green colored sucker. And this one I believe is 8 horse. No, 11 horsepower. I gave $50 for it, guys, starts and runs. And it's actually going to get mounted on top of that tiller so I can hook up to it with a 3-point on the Ford and start tilling. When? God only knows, probably 5 years from now before I get that done, but oh man. Which couple of updates, guys. I got a 23 horsepower here. This is what I was saying about. I was going to do some how-to videos kind of things on this thing. I tore it down, guys. This thing was using a ton of oil. And for some reason, when they designed this motor, Briggs & Stratton did, I don't know why the hell they did it this way. The intake valve, guys, had a valve seat on it, or seal, or yeah, seal valve. They call it a seal valve, is what they call it. And all it is one of them little boogers goes over that, and then the valve comes up through it and it keeps oil. They put it on the intake side, but they did not put none on the damn exhaust side on either head. And due to the oil going by on the exhaust side, it had enough buildup in there that was not allowing the valves to close properly. And it literally just enough was coming through here. There's guys, this one here, I believe it was this head. No, it was this one right here. On this exhaust port of this head, guys, this valve guide was pushed all the way down into that head, so it was allowing oil just to flow into it, and that was causing it to smoke so bad. So yeah, I got to rebuild it. I've got the rings and all the other crap and the gaskets and all that shit there to do this motor. I'm going to do it this weekend. I probably won't get no video of me doing it because I just got so much shit to do. I'm not really going to have enough time to really make videos this weekend, which kind of bums me out a little bit, but oh well, shit happens. You know, when the work comes in, guys, it comes in. Move on. I've got this one here, guys, a 15.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton. I got to rebuild it for a gentleman. So I've got work down my walls. I got a chainsaw to fix here, a chainsaw to fix there. And there's 3 more mowers down there up the road that I gotta get down here to work on. Plus I gotta work the generator over, get it fixed. You know, and then one of these days, guys, I might get back to my own stuff again, which ain't bothering me. You know, the Ford ain't no big deal. It's just a simple matter of finding the parts. You know, I don't know why, guys, but I love mess with this older stuff. Like I said, you know, it's been around. That's an 86 model. Same as that one is as what it shows on Craftsman, you know. The damn thing still starts and runs. I mean, of course, this has got an upgrade to an 18 horse, which the original motor to this thing, guys, is up the road at the old man's, which I'll be getting at this weekend, because I'm going to go through and rebuild it. I probably end up putting it back on this mower and take an 18 horsepower. Now, who knows? I may rebuild it. I don't know. I may not even put the 17 back on it until this one goes bad or whatever. But, I mean, the thing's damn near as old as I am. I mean, I ain't but, you know, 7, 8 years older than this damn tractor is. You know, and it's still going good, unlike me. So, I mean, yeah, it's had new motor, yeah, it's had this, it's had that. But get one of these newer things like this one, you know, put a motor on it and keep putting stuff into it. Before long, you have no mower left. All you got is a motor and rot. You know, you can see this one's starting to rot out pretty good. Well, the older stuff is thicker, it's heavier duty, it was made to last. It was actually made in America where, yeah, we got this that says made in America, but I don't think it was made in America, but even assembled in America. But anyway, I don't care. Hang on, I'm gonna get off that subject already. But yeah, hopefully this thing, the guy will come over, he'll fall in love with it, and give me some money and head on down the road with her. Oh, I just, you know, and then I got that piece of crap over here that threw a rod in. I'm gonna rebuild that motor for a spare backup for something. Maybe a riding mower, push. I mean, I'm working on a push mower, but a riding mower or something, you know. But I don't know, guys. I just got a ton of crap to get done and a ton of shit to get out of this shop. I'm thinking about going through all this crap, guys. We got a swap meet coming next weekend, I believe. And I think about taking a trailer load of shit to the swap meet. I mean, Lord knows I'm gonna take a trailer load and I'll end up bringing a trailer load of different shit back. But you know, at least it'll be different. It won't be the same shit. At least I'll have different scenery in my shop for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's about the gist of it. You know, besides a couple weed eaters I gotta work on and stuff. But other than that. Oh, I think it's about time for a cigarette before I start working on this four-wheeler, guys, and then I'll try to do my best to make some videos this weekend, guys, get some more posted up. I know there ain't but a couple people who actually watch my videos, so it ain't like it hurts me not posting 1 or 2 a month. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna cut this video now and just kind of get me some work going. I got some company coming here for my wife here in about an hour or so. I got to do some work to her bike before they go on a 40-mile bike ride. Anyways, guys, if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. You know, rate my videos, comment if you like. You know, tell me what y'all guys think. You know, if there's something y'all seen I got or something y'all want to see some extra video on or something, or some how-to videos on something, you know, let me know, guys, and we'll get some video made of it. I'll find time, find a way to do it, or set a day specific for that reason, and we'll get her done. So, but anyways, guys, I'm closing the video now, and y'all guys have yourself a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good weekend, good year, and whatever else you want to be good. I hope it's good for you. Anyways, thank you, guys.